This is one of those boats that once you start to understand the use case and how clever the design is, you'll realise why the 5400 Sport Yacht is an absolute class killer. Welcome aboard this 2019 Riviera 5400 Sport Yacht, Felix. And what I'd like to do is walk you through the boat properly, not just the layout, but how it actually works in practice and what it's like to own and use a vessel like this. So this giant entertaining cockpit becomes the center of the universe for anyone that's on board this boat. On the starboard side, we've got a nice big L-shaped lounge. We've got a huge dining table. You could put a couple of directors' chairs here, as well as that seat across the back. On the port side, we've got the grill station. And again, we've got a wet bar, a sink, ice maker, barbecue station, but also for prepping drinks, you can serve forward or serve aft. Access down into engine rooms, major engine rooms through here, and then either side you can drop down over to the top of the IPSs, all under bench storage, which is something that Riviera do really, really well, is think about extended period of time on board, where can you use that space and have really clever, easily accessible storage. This particular vessel has got an optional extended rear awning, as well as a camera that faces aft. We've got a big hopper window that opens up, as well as a glass sliding door. So when you're done with the boat or you're going to bed or it's a little bit cool, you can easily just, in the matter of seconds, close the boat up and head inside. Cool thing about Felix is we've actually fitted with two optional docking stations for the IPS. So whether you're parking port side 2 or starboard side 2, you can get great visibility right down the side of the boat, as well as being able to pick up a line. So if you're light-handed or even single-handed, docking the boat and in closed quarters is quite easy. So this transom area is really what makes this boat. Whether you be swimming, having a little fish, or launching and retrieving the tender, this is sort of where it all happens. So here we've got a swim ladder, should the swim platform not be down. But to launch the tender, we simply drop the platform down, open the garage up, whip the tender out. Then once it's deployed, you can close all this back up and use this as a nice hang space. You could drop this swim platform a little bit in the water for a little bit of wading and swimming. It also got these nice stainless rails here, so you could set up a bait board or whatever it may be. Also just makes this a little bit larger in that you can go right to the edge of the swim platform. So that swim platform's easy as flicking a switch. So you could have it down like that for just some wading and easy swimming and easy to get in and out. If you've got young kids, they can wade off the back. But also if you don't want to go all the way in, you can dip your toes and sip your cocktails. Now stepping inside, this is where the design really starts to show its strength. So the galley is fitted with ample fridges. So we've got 2 drawer fridges in the galley, as well as 2 on the port side. They can be converted to fridge or freezer. We've also got a wine fridge, a huge TV. In the galley, we've got a convection Miele microwave oven, as well as a dishwasher drawer, ample storage, lots and lots of bench space for prepping, as well as some overhead lockers. And then moving over the port side, we've got this L-shaped lounge. You could squeeze a couple of puffs in here if you wanted to do some interior dining, but plenty of space out the back for dining. And then this also flows all the way through to the helm position, as well as a little breakfast bar here on the starboard side. The cool thing about this space is this is all one level, from the windscreen all the way back to the back of the galley. Up at the helm, everything's set up for owner operation. Really, really ergonomic setup. So I'm comfortably sitting here. I can see just in front of the boat, both port and starboard, as well as great visibility behind me. The throttles are nice and easy. The joystick's nice and easy to get to should you be maneuvering at close quarters from here, which isn't a huge, given the aft docking stations, you probably wouldn't do that a lot, but it's nice to have it just at your fingertips. But the array of information available to you from in a comfortable helm position is really quite spectacular. We've got the Volvo integrated Garmin Volvo glass cockpit, which gives you all your engine diagnostics. You can pull up cameras, depths, fish finder, charts, just an array of information all at your fingertips. We've also got a C-zone control here. So the whole vessel is run by a C-zone system. So that'll turn on all your lights, all your aircon, everything, all from the press of a button. The C-zone also You can customize to have different configurations. So there's the standard ones, whether it be dock unattended, which just shuts everything down, turns your chargers on, leaves some fridges on. But you can have cruising, you can have party mode, you can have whatever you want. You can set that up as you please. You could say go to bed, and it'll set it up how you want. So that's really quite clever. We've got a Muir chain counter, and that operates the anchor winch, VHF. Again, that's the gyro control. So at the moment that's active. That takes about 20 minutes to spool up, and then you just leave it running active. We've got the Dometic aircon control there. But what is quite cool is we've also got a remote for the Garmin screens at our fingertips. So you can set your autopilot and actually just steer the vessel right here from the helm on that autopilot, which is a pretty cool feature and really, really comfortable. And another thing which we noticed when we're out there today, just as we were getting on the plane, we were sort of punching into some of the wind, and we weren't going fast enough for the spray to head behind us. So luckily at my fingertips also, we've got the screen wash as well as the 3 wiper controls. So a really comfortable position, really, really easy. You're still part of all the action, but you're also concentrating on what's ahead of you. Moving down below, this is where the boat transitions into more of a long-range cruising platform. You've got 2 very generous cabins accommodating 4 with a full beam master. So here we are in the master cabin, and this is where you really see the beam of the boat. So just under 5, I think it's 4.88 meter beam, and this master takes up all of that, which is really quite clever. This is a king size bed. We've got really nice storage locker over on the port side, and then this beautiful lounge area on the starboard side. Plenty of lockers. There's a privacy door here, so this is really a private suite, and then through to a separate ensuite with its own separate sour stall. Big picture windows and some opening portholes. So again, you don't have to have that generator running. The boat is designed to be able to, if you're in a little bit more temperate climates, thinking, you know, Sydney outside of the peak of summer, then you can certainly just turn the generator off, open the boat up, and get some really, really nice ventilation throughout the whole boat. So here we are at the helm position of the 5400 Sport Yacht. This center helm position is quite clever. So you've got stairway down there, you can have some companions with you, but it means you've got great visibility both port and starboard. But the cool thing is how far these windscreens go down, which means you've got really good visibility forward as well. So we're going to take it through the rev range and have a look at some fuel burn. So a lot of people get caught up in your litres per hour, whereas that's not overly important. It's really where efficiency comes from is your litres per nautical mile. So you might be doing 10 knots and burning 200 litres an hour, or you might be doing 20 knots and burning 50 litres an hour. So it sort of depends on your litres per nautical mile is far more important. And these IPS drives and these Riviera designed hulls are incredible right through the rev range. But what you'll find is your litres per nautical mile is actually sometimes better as you're going a little bit faster. So at the moment we're doing 21.5 knots and we're burning 170 litres an hour, which gives us a litres per nautical mile of only 8.2, which is pretty efficient for a boat of this volume and size. So now we're cruising at 27 knots. We're doing 2200 RPM. We're burning 200 litres an hour, but our litres per nautical mile is only at 8, which is really quite spectacular. Well, there you have it. This absolutely glamorous Riviera 5400 Sport Yacht. It's been a pleasure to have you on board. I'm Marley Couplish from Flagship International Yacht Brokers. If you'd like any more information or to arrange a private inspection, please feel free to give me a call.